Yo guys, Sniper is back with another feature video. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and I am also learning Forex every day with you guys, and I'm just going to share my journey. So the aim that I'm doing like right now is I'm just trying to turn the $60 into $100, and then I'm depositing some extra capital so I can get bigger gains. Alright, so now we'll just get into the video. Ever wondered why most traders fail? I'll give you a clue. It isn't their strategy. Alright? In today's video, I'm going to go over the hardest thing to master in trading, and something I haven't, at least yet, mastered despite being at the start of my Forex journey, and that is trading psychology. What is trading psychology? So we know what psychology means, right? It's basically how the brain works or some garbage like that. Well, in trading, it has an impact on every single person's ability to become profitable. In my own trading, I find that the strategy only makes up about 10% of trading, as the market can only move up or down. But it's the mentality during trading that has the largest impact. I'll go over some examples. Keep in mind that all these examples are my own experiences through trading a live account in a live market, and your own experiences may differ to mine. So just before entering the real content, the structure of this video is set that we will go over the issue and then the way I aim to improve my own ability to avoid missing these mistakes. Alright, so we all know this one, and it's definitely 1000% the most common, and that's fear of missing out. And this is caused by hesitation in the market. And being hesitant means that you're either not confident with your strategy, such as my strategy being a break and retest of a key level. And this here it also appears when you haven't seen a good setup for a few days and you're not being patient, and then you just want to place a trade to feel like you're being productive. So let's go into how I try to fix this problem. Since jumping onto a live account around 3 months ago, I learned that there are so many chances in Forex. It doesn't matter if you miss 1 or 2 or 3 during a day or a week even, because sometimes you just have those magnificent trades that just end up smashing away all those losses and even making up most of your monthly profits. I believe backtesting your strategy is a way to improve and decrease the amount of times you hesitate before placing a trade, and this will make you more familiar with your strategy and setups. The second one that I find tends to happen is that I let my losers run, hoping that it will return to break even so that I can close a trade. But then once it does hit break even, I try and let it run again to take profit, but then it instantly spikes back in the opposite direction and hits my stop loss. I think that this is fueled by greed, and it's just better to end your losses early and take your profits at least at a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, especially when you are on a losing week. When I first started trading a live account, I would let my losers run and wait for it to get to break even. Actually, if we go take a look on my journal, we can see how this was so bad, and this was in conjunction with over trading, which we'll go over next. Alright guys, so we're on my trading journal, and I'll just go over some of the areas where you can see after a big win I let my losses run more than my gain. So I can see one right here. I was on this winning streak, and then we can see here that if we look after this big win, we can see here 99 cents loss, $1.19 loss, and then we can see here I'm closing my trades earlier than my losses. Earlier than my losses. So we can see here again, like I'm losing money here, losing here, and then I gain only 33 cents, and then here I'm losing $3, negative $2, negative $1. So if we just take a look at this section here, we can see that this right now is horrible risk to reward ratio. If we scroll down, we can also see here, we can see I closed this trade here at 61 cents, and we can see that the rest of my losers are $2, $1, $3, and $7. So that's not even a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and these are mostly where my fat losses came from. So continuing on with the video. So another thing that used to come of this was that I would close trades when they were only slightly in profit and not even at a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I would have to basically win 2 trades for every loss. At the start this was bad, but then over time I started closing the tab so it was out of sight, out of mind. I've also now gone with the risk what you are willing to lose. This makes it so that even when you are losing, you're already fine with it. Over trading. I've had the worst week to my trading since I started, and it's literally these last 2 points. But we live and we learn, and this is going to be mostly present after a big win, a winning streak, or most likely a losing streak. I tend to find myself trading bad setups after a big win and becoming overconfident, or when I lose 2 to 3 trades in a row and I get mad and try to get my money back as fast as possible. And you already know those ended in some fat L's. Something I failed to do recently was to take a step back after 2 losses and instead attack the market. This resulted in an almost 20% loss in the account, but I'm still positive on the overall account. I could have so easily avoided this by just simply taking a step back after identifying the losses and then come back into the markets with a clear head. Previously, I have achieved this by just stepping away and redoing the analysis on my pairs and then coming back on the next week, which I'm trying to do this week, and end this week in a green. Anyway guys, those are the biggest barriers to trading. It's not the strategy. Master this and you'll be so grateful you took the time to learn and control your own emotions and take a step back, and you can just watch yourself succeed. Anyway fellas, that's going to be the end of this feature video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content and doing well with your trading. Leave a comment down below about anything and I'll get back to it ASAP. Anyway, see you next video.